Okay, hello and welcome back to our grade 9 maths lesson. I am Mrs. Ray, your grade 9 maths teacher. Okay, in today's lesson we are going to look at formulas. Okay, formulas. Okay, what are formulas? Formulas are relationships between different quantities. Okay, you have learned that in grade 7 and 8 where you have looked at formulas of different shapes. Okay, example, the formula for area of a circle. You have a circle. This is not a perfect circle, but it is something that will help us understand what formulas are. Okay, let's have a circle. And the distance from the center to the circumference is the radius. The relationship between the area of a circle and the radius is area is equals to pi r squared, where pi is a constant. And we use 22 on 7 as pi because that's the constant. Okay, we have an example here which we are going to use. The area of a circle is equal to pi r squared. The area of the circle is 154 square centimeters. And we are to find the radius r. So how do we find the radius r? We have A is equals to 154 square centimeters. Pi is equals to 22 on 7. Okay? To find radius, the first thing that we do is to substitute these values into the formula. So we have area is equals to pi r squared. We know that the area is 154, so we write 154 where A is equals to where pi is, we put 22 on 7 multiplied by radius squared. What is the first thing that we do? We want r to be on its own. So the first thing that we have to do is to get rid of all these numbers that are attached to r. So since we have 22 divided by 7, we are going to multiply both sides of the equation by 7 so that we get rid of 7 on the right-hand side. So that's what we are going to do. We have 7 times 154 is equal to 22 on 7 times radius squared times 7. This 7 cancels out. 7 times 154 is 1078. So we have 1078 is equal to 22 times r squared. Now, the next thing is to get rid of 22 so that r stands on its own. What do we do? Since we are multiplying by 22, we have to divide both sides of the equation by 22. So we have 1078 divided by 22 is equal to 22 times r squared over 22. This cancels out. 1078 divided by 22 is 49. 49 is equal to radius squared or r squared. Now, we have r here on its own, but there's this 2 here, the square symbol at the top. So we have to carry out the opposite operation of square, which is square root. So we take the square root on both sides of the equation so that we have r on its own. So we have square root of 49 is equals to square root of r squared. Okay? This and this cancels out. Square root of 49 we know is 7. So 7 is equals to r. Therefore, our radius r is equals to 7 centimeters. So now we have found the value of the radius r. Okay, let's go to the next example. Our next example is going to be on perimeter of a rectangle. Again, you have learned the formulas of a perimeter of a rectangle, area of a rectangle. So the perimeter of a rectangle is P is equals to 2L plus 2W. So we have a rectangle here. In which the length and the width are given as algebraic expressions. So for the rectangle, the width is y plus 1 and the length is 2y minus 5. Now, we are given the perimeter, and the perimeter of the rectangle is 46 centimeters. Okay, so we first of all have to write the formula. The formula for perimeter of a rectangle is P is equals to 2 times length plus 2 times width. Okay, the perimeter that is given is 46. So we have 46 is equals to 2 times, our length is 2y minus 5. So in place of L, I'm going to put 2y minus 5 plus 2 times, our width is y plus 1, y plus 1. Then I expand to get rid of the grouping symbol. So we have 46 is equals to 4y, 2 times 2y is 4y, minus 2 times 5 is 10, plus 2 times y is 2y, plus 2 times 1 is 2. Again, we collect the letters, we add the letters together and the numbers together. So we have 46 is equals to 4y plus 2y is 6y, negative 10 plus 2 is negative 8. So we have an equation here now. 46 is equals to 6y minus 8. Okay, what do? We want y to stand out on its own, so we have to get rid of all those numbers on the right-hand side. The first one that we get rid of is 8. We add 8 on both sides of the equation to remove 8 from the right-hand side. So we have 46 plus 8 is equal to 6y minus 8 plus 8. This cancels out. 46 plus 8 is 54. 54 is equal to 6y. Now, what do we do next? We divide both sides of the equation by 6. 54 divided by 6 is equals to 6y on 6. That cancels out. 54 divided by 6 is 9. So 9 is equals to y. Therefore, the value of y is 9. We can confirm to see if y equals 9 is correct. We substitute y into the expressions that we have. For length, we have 2y minus 5, and that is 2 times 9 minus 5, which is 13. For the width, we have y plus 1, which is equal to 9 plus 1, which is 10. Let's see if these values here will add up to 46 when we substitute them into the formula. Okay, the formula is P is equals to 2L plus 2W, 2 times 13 plus 2 times 10. And that gives us 26 plus 20, which is equal to 46. Therefore, the value of y is equal to 9 is correct. Because when we substitute that into our formula, we get the perimeter to be 46, which is equal to the perimeter that was given in our original word problem. Okay, that brings us to the end of our lesson on formulas. In our next lesson, we are going to look at number patterns or number sequence. Okay, thank you.